So,
Okay, good.
I don't actually. I'm a shitty DM. I don't actually remember where you guys started.
Where we started? I think we started at the
We
Red Brand
started
Bar.
just in the...
No, you started in the inn,
no,
right?
we started in the inn because we had a whole conversation about how we
That
all
was
thought
it.
it was two
Okay.
floors for the first hour.
Yeah, because you left Guilford in his room drunk, while you went over to the Barthen's Provisions. I was like, what was that place called? In order to check up on some stuff, buy some quote unquote provisions. And then you came back, you picked up Guilford, who is close. You went over to the Sleeping Giant to go take care of some red brands. At which point, one of you, I believe it was Zane, tried to sneak out back, and Tori tried to the enemy crit failed on on something. I don't remember what, because it wasn't just the perception, because
no, it was after that. It was whatever.
He crit failed on something.
I was just with two drunk people. Don't mind them.
That was it. And he crit failed on seeing through your clear lie. So he mistook you for a friend he knows,
Chadwell,
named Chadwell. You three went out into. Well, I believe it was actually only you and Guilford went into the front. You started playing the music. And you were hanging
me and
out
Guilford
with them,
went in,
drinking a bit more, and then Mark McGrath and Zane went in the back, briefly talked to what's her face. Sit back.
Bring up mine. Oops. I don't think I wrote down her name.
I definitely did not.
Once she ran away,
Krista.
She just...
Krista.
All I remember is Corey didn't warn her.
Yeah.
All right.
Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Whoops.
Yeah. Briefly talked to Krista. Mike went further in, tapped the man on the shoulder. The man said, like, what? And then Zane that the man playing was garbage. He responded with, well, we haven't heard music in like a fortnight, so this is pretty good. To which he asked who this person was. Zane replied with, I believe I'm Guilford. This devolved into very awkward RPing and ended in stabbing him straight in the neck and running away.
And then the question, do I get initiative? Yeah, he's very surprised. You definitely get initiative.
After such events, shit broke out. Mark McGrath took this opportunity to set the fucking building on fire. You knocked out the Red Band Ruffian 1, who believes that Laurel is Chadworth. You took him to the hideout.
Chadwell.
Grista ran off. Yep. All right, we're caught up. All right, so you are back in the hideout in the entranceway. And you have the unconscious Red Band Ruffian 1 with you. You're gonna have to help me on. I don't remember if you tied him up. I think you might have.
No, because we went through our inventories and none of us had anything to tie him with.
Okay. All right. So what do you want to do?
Well, this plan was all Zane, so what are we doing here, bud?
Well, let's wake him up and start asking some questions.
You're gonna actually share your plan this time?
Well, my plan's to wake him up, and then we're gonna start asking some questions.
Alright. You gonna stab anyone?
Or this goes.
Cool!
This seems to be going perfect. I don't think he's gonna make any promises.
Jesus fucking
I'm
Christ.
gonna inspect around these barrels on the sides to see if I can find anything to tie him up and at least make it a little bit easier.
Okay. The barrels are mostly kind of like miscellaneous provisions for the red brands. It's mostly food. It's got some kind of salted pork, beef, some cooking stuff like flour and sugar, a couple apples, and some booze. It's got some ale barrels.
My ale barrels.
Right.
Go ahead and roll dexterity. Check, Mr. Laurel.
16.
Okay. That's
Do
fine.
I add my like +3 to the roll?
No. I asked just for Dex.
All right.
Well, Dex would have.
Oh, yeah. You add your +3 if it's your Dex modifier.
All right. So yeah, I 19 then.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Did I vanish?
What? You're fine. Oh, you're just out of the range. Yeah, you're still over there. Sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot about that thing because I can see.
I rolled Dex and disappeared. I was like, what did I do? Where am I?
Well, then I'm going to proceed with waking him up.
I'd like to see if my Dex
Okay.
roll returns anything first.
Well, I thought there was
how are
something.
you
there's,
waking him up?
Oh, there's water right there, right?
Oh, you just get. Oh, okay. Just the face or the whole body?
Just the face.
Okay. All right. So you. Do you want to rename yourself? You should be able to by just right-clicking.
Oh, I can't see myself right now. There we go.
All right. So
I can't see like everyone. This is weird.
fuck. Here, one sec.
Ellie, goddammit, stop playing with the dice.
There. I just don't want to reveal too much. But can everybody see everybody here?
I think the issue is
Oh wait.
I'm getting
this?
blocked.
Yeah.
Go behind Mark.
Yeah, I'm fixing it, but that requires you guys to reveal, so don't go crazy with your pieces.
Alright.
All right. Now you can at least see the players, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yep. So you dunk it, the red brand's face into the water and kind of hold him down there for a second until he starts squirming. You pull him back out. He's exasperated, pretty incoherent at this point, but he's definitely awake. Kind of doesn't say anything right away. Just kind of looks around, trying to catch his breath and see what's going on.
Hey, buddy. You're currently alive, and that's probably better off than your friends. However, we need a lot of information about your boss, or you will join your friends.
Join my friends? Did you kill
Wait.
everybody?
Yeah.
Cremated them.
We gave them a
Roll
Viking funeral
persuasion.
in your favorite bar.
Zane, persuasion.
Persuasion or deception or intimidation?
Just persuasion.
Persuasion.
You did kill everyone. I don't need
That's
to
true. There's nothing.
You don't need to persuade him. I assure you they're dead. I don't believe you.
14.
Okay, it's good enough. You have him fucking knocked out and you killed all his friends. It doesn't take a ton to persuade him that's true. I mean, I don't know a ton, man. We worked for Glassstaff, or at least we did for a while. What do you want?
Well, where'd you come from before this, maybe? That might help.
Before this? Well, I mean, I've been with the Red Brands a while. We were a group. We kind of came from the south. We only met a Black Spider who hired us to come to Phandalin only a couple months back, and Glassstaff only a few weeks.
Do you have any hideouts except this one?
No, we don't really keep any place. We just kind of, go where the food and money is.
What's this black spider that you talked about?
I don't know. I never dealt with him. We just, I mean, we started out thieving, but we're trying to go legitimate, but we just kind of go where the money is. It's not much work out here. This black spider guy supposedly paid us a decent amount of money to come here and set up this hideout under the old manor. And then sent Glassstaff to come lead us about a couple weeks back.
So would you then say that Glassstaff is one of Black Spider's men, or just another hired hand?
Roll persuasion.
I hate Mike.
13?
I don't know. Ooh, he doesn't talk much about Spider. No one really talks that much about the Black Spider. It's just I don't know if that's what it goes by. It's just what he signs everything with.
You got any of the money that he gave you left? Anywhere hidden around here?
I don't know. I wasn't on any duty in the hideout. I was on town. I have a couple buddies down here in the hideout, but
Probably don't.
I wouldn't know where they keep them. Probably what?
You probably don't.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus.
Hey, listen, I told you everything I know. It's not much more than that. You want to let me go?
I don't have much
Can you please let me go?
of a reason to do anything to you.
Why are you doing this?
I'll
I
let you
love
live if you lure your
information.
boss to us.
What did you say?
I said I'll let you live if you lure your boss to us. Glass, whatever.
Lure my boss. I don't know how to get to Glassstaff. He's here. He's over in one of the rooms over through there. He points to the clearly open secret passageway.
Is he a rat?
A rat? No, he has a rat. He's a
Ooh.
mage.
I think we
damn.
were close to the boss last time we were here.
Well, you can leave us, in my opinion. You have to leave town, and you can't use the entrance we just used to get in.
That's an odd stipulation.
What? Okay. Yeah, sure. He looks over at Laurel and he goes, Chadwell, were you with these guys the whole time?
I was playing both sides.
I mean, were you lying about what you said about coming from the same village as I was?
Unfortunately, yeah, I have unfinished business with your boss, and I'm trying to track him down.
Ah, shit. All right, man.
If you see him, we'll still be in town at the inn. We said don't come back, but send us a letter and let us know where we can find him if you track him down.
That sounds cool, but also go fuck yourself. With that, Red Brown Ruffian kind of limps out.
I think the only other person in town who really knows anything about these red brands that's still alive is going to be that dwarf, or I believe someone in the town hall. They said knows something, so we might want to look around for them.
Well, do we want to check his quarters one more time? Maybe he circled back around? Or
Right.
We,
I think
Sure,
we should.
we can explore we can split up and explore the rest of this place.
Whoa.
For
Who said split up?
It's
All
been
right.
like 2 weeks since you guys have done this, but in game, it's been about an hour,
20
hour and a half.
No, we had a rest.
Yeah,
it's an hour and a half.
been about an hour and a half.
because the rest is 1 hour, so.
Well, let's explore the rest. We know there's at least some goblins that we can kill.
Why? How is that going to get us any closer to the red brands?
Why not?
He's a goblin slayer.
Cool.
All right, let's check this room. the north that we never checked.
You moved
Alright,
fucking
alright.
2 squares.
Agree?
What are you talking
Disagree?
about?
Yeah, well, I mean, like,
I don't want to reveal. So
There's a door there. What do you want to do?
Yes, I want to investigate if there's any traps on that door, and then slowly open it and see what's inside.
All right. Un momento. I have to
Mike, stop meowing.
pop this map open again.
Miku.
Mike, my time still hasn't fixed itself.
Then click on it.
I did. What do I do now? Oh, wait.
All right.
Adjust date time.
So go ahead and how are you doing this, Laurel? You just kind of going up, checking the door, and opening it.
Yeah, I was gonna go up, check the door, and then kind of peek it open and see what's inside.
Oh, you said you wanted to investigate for any traps.
Yeah.
Right? Go ahead and roll investigation.
12.
All right. I mean, looks like a old door, recently kind of kept up, fixed, so that it latches again. But it's just kind of a normal door, nothing special about it.
All right. Well, I peek
It's
it
not
open and
locked
take a
or
look
anything.
inside.
All right, you take it open, take a look inside, and then you're gonna have to roll initiative
Oh!
All right.
because you see 3 red brands, 2 leaning against the back wall, and the other one sitting on a crate.
10.
And they definitely see you open that door. All right, so that's 10 for Laurel. What else we got, boys?
18.
I got an 8.
Who's Nate?
Dan, can you roll for Guilford?
Yeah, sure. What did he roll?
Just a d20.
Okay.
And then,
Plus something.
yeah, Guilford.
He rolled a base 13.
plus 1. All right, so he has
So
a
he rolled
14.
14.
Dan, you know where you can check everyone else's character sheets, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Don't intend on having everyone's character sheet open for the session.
No, but wait, I
What
can't
is
see
he, me with
Cooper.
18 tabs he has to go through every 5 seconds?
Yeah, Dan's not the DM. You know that, right?
Well,
Guilford's
unfortunately
over
for
on his side.
you boys, yes, Guilford is over on that side.
Yeah.
So, Mike, you rolled a 2? Is that correct?
You rolled an 8.
I rolled a 1.
You critically failed.
Yeah, but you can't really do that on initiative.
Wait, so you have a... Well, what is your plus?
Plus 7.
What
You
the
have a plus
fuck?
7?
I thought he had
I don't
plus
How?
7. Oh, God.
That's
I
insane!
never noticed your initiative's that crazy.
I thought he had
It's because he's
6.
only rolled under 10, so it hasn't seemed that crazy.
It's
It's
my
'cause it's
dex plus my charisma.
Crazy. Yeah. All right. Well, that's insane that you don't go first every time. All right, let me...
Classic
go
Mike
over
rolls.
these.
It's saying that he hasn't died again. Hold on.
Can you not critically fail initiative? I feel like
No.
you should take a
No.
turn time.
It's one of the only rolls that you can't critically fail.
Just like you also
I
can't.
feel like you should get surprised by finding them and fall into the pit or into the fucking well here and miss a turn.
All right. So whoa, why is Laura all the way back down
Because
here
I wasn't
now?
revealing. I didn't
Oh,
move my
yeah.
character to reveal.
okay. Can we see enough, or do I need to copy the revealer? Probably that.
No, I can see.
I can
Yeah,
see
there's 3 of them, right?
oh, the whole room, yeah.
Okay. So they get to go first because they rolled quite well on that. So
Rip Laurel.
Yep.
Red Brand 1 is going to turn and say, "Hey, who's there?"
Question: are we still in our red brand caves?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna tell these guys we're looking for other red brands as we just found the bar burnt down.
Roll deception.
I mean, that was all true.
Not the part about. No, yeah, he's right.
You're clearly trying to deceive him.
You are, but Jesus.
I'm not giving my attention, but all I stated was facts. 23.
20.
you doing, Ellie?
Okay, well, yeah, fuck. Wait,
Fucking bards, man.
burnt down? How does that happen?
I don't know. I assume the boys just got a little bit too drunk and someone did something stupid. But we went to go get drunk and the whole thing is just toppling over and burning.
All right, well, I guess you guys aren't in combat anymore. They're gonna fucking come run out with you.
So is Mike gonna just fucking stab one of them now?
Mike, stay still. Do not.
They're about here for the purposes of if anybody else wants to do stuff.
Mike.
I'll let him pass. We got our information.
Yeah, I'm good with them leaving too. I forgot we haven't long rested yet still, so I don't have my new spells ready.
Right.
They all instantly just sprint out the front door on the way down to the sleeping giant.
Oh, thank God. All right. I guess we let's check this room to see if there was anything valuable.
All right. In looking through the room, there's not a ton there. There's maybe 4 dirty cloaks on the bunks, but as far as actual stuff, there's nothing more than was just in the crates just outside the door.
Right.
But this reminds me that you didn't get your
XP from last time?
yes.
I was gonna ask about that at some point when we were out of
So
here.
there was 4. Each one of you gets 100. I know it's underwhelming, but you only dealt with 4 enemies.
I burnt
You're
down a
4.
building.
That building's done to give you XP.
Maybe it should.
All right. All right. I'll handle Guilford's. Okay. Shit.
Did he set it to 100 instead of adding?
Last week.
What-
It should be
what is
at
something else?
1338.
Is that what that says?
Okay, thank you.
It does. Unless you fucked up.
No, it's just very, very small.
Do I need to re-level him up?
You're used to that though, aren't you?
No, you are.
He got me.
Many inspiration dies. Oh shit, I've used 3 inspirations.
Do you get him back on a short rest or only a long
I
rest?
got him back on a short rest, I think.
I think.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
long
no,
rest.
you used at least 2 last time, so yeah.
Yeah, long rest.
Yeah.
Spells are long rests as well, I think.
Yeah, spell slots are long rest unless you get the wizard talent.
Oh my god, I forgot about how good my 2nd level Thunder Wave is.
Yeah.
Especially against Guilford.
3 d8s for damage.
My cats are so fucking stupid.
Yeah, I learned that when I leveled. I just, can't use the EX. We haven't rested since.
Maybe we should try asking that odd eyeball creature if he knows anything about where we can find Glassjaw.
You certainly can.
I don't know that he knows a whole lot, unless it's happening in this hideout.
I made the your friend there go first, so we didn't really have to deal with him. Hopefully he's fed after that.
That's true. That's why you sent him out the other way?
Yeah.
You're a sick fuck.
I didn't want to kill him.
Maybe Zane should communicate anything he does with the rest of the fucking party.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell it in front of that guy.
He left. You
Yeah.
can say, that good thing's gonna eat him now.
That's
If
what I'm
they're just
doing.
sitting in
That's
the
what I
corner.
just did.
It's been like an
I
hour.
can open a door.
I liked when me and Zane were like, "Oh, we're just gonna kick the bodies down there," and Corey's already cutting slices of meat off a body, like a fucking psycho.
All right.
Well, you know, you needed meat.
Zane, roll perception.
Perception. That's gonna be a 16.
Okay. You hear some movement, some kind of light footsteps coming down the passageway this way.
I guess I'll make sure I've got my dagger and short sword out, and then just sort of go up against the wall.
Okay.
So, the wall here.
As you do that and wait, the footsteps grow nearer until slowly peeking through the door, you see about waist height a small halfling dressed in robes peek through.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, what are you?
What's
Oh
their
my
child?
gosh. Hello, friends. We're looking for the nearest town.
I mean,
We just
Sorta
saw a
in one.
man come through in a red robe. He was looking a little beaten up and didn't really want to talk to us.
I
did
wouldn't
he-
know anything
did he
about
make it out
that.
all right?
He was limping along. It looks like he was headed back to town.
All right.
Did you see anyone else in a red cloak?
All of you fine folk here.
No, that
I'm
is a
wearing
fair
red
point.
cloak. Hello? Where are we?
Gilbert's kind of over this interaction. He's over here drinking more out of the ale barrel, just straight up, no cup, just kind of tilting his head under the spigot.
And would you like a red cloak, little boy?
Jesus Christ!
Can we not go zero to pedo?
Oh my god!
Ramis, I'm afraid this man is trying to touch me in places that...
I'm afraid of him too. This man confuses me more and more each fucking passing minute.
As Lickle kind of inches in, you see that he's not alone. A human, kind of like mid-20s, comes through. Clearly
I'm
badly
also
hurt.
mid-20s, by the way.
Dan
Yeah, but
disappeared
you
for
look
me.
like a little boy.
There he is.
I had to move the revealer because you just placed Dan into a barrel.
Yeah.
Like that poor halfling.
And,
What are you doing in that barrel?
Ramus is very visibly hurt. He has a huge slash across the front of his chest, and he's kind of holding his arm up in a makeshift sling. He's pretty weary, but he follows the halfling in and asks Zane, "Have you ever seen a halfling before?" Not a
I've
boy.
seen many halflings.
Lickle.
Oh, you can never have
Ever.
too many halflings. Who is this guy?
Like, oh, I think this guy wants to do things to us.
Oh, God.
What
So,
happened to
wrong place.
Ramus?
Yeah, why are you bleeding,
What
bud?
the hell happened to you guys?
Oh, it's a strange, bizarre story.
Yeah,
We really need to find a place
spooks.
to rest.
There's a town right above us. We could show you where the inn is.
I think we were about to head back there soon anyway.
Yeah, the woods bought all the room.
Tag
for
along.
us.
That would
Yeah,
be
this
fantastic.
wizard is just handing out rooms. So.
Yeah, probably get on that.
Jesus Christ!
Well, we're always
There's
down
also-
for the graciousness of other people. That'd be wonderful. I don't really have much to offer. We come from a monastery. Well, again, it's a long story.
Alright, well, you can catch us up back at the inn. I guess I'll buy you a room, just like I bought everyone else a room. You guys look down on your luck, so you can use the little hand. And in payment, you can tell us your story.
He's already got two.
Damn it! I was gonna make halfling jokes.
I forgot your history with that one.
Oh, on our way
Yeah,
back, we can show you a
this
fence your
lady
size.
at a farm who's got a perfect fence for you.
Wow, this seems like quite a lively bunch.
Yeah.
I like that
the man
Lickle
wants
hasn't
to talk to me,
questioned.
but,
I like that he hasn't questioned the two Guilfords.
I haven't really noticed.
The other one's like around the fountain drinking ale. He
That's true.
doesn't have like a clear view of him yet. I love his name.
All right, Ramos. Sounds like we should head over to the inn. This
You don't know his name yet, buddy.
I can hover over it.
We didn't
Fine.
hear him get
I'll
called
wait to laugh
Lickle.
my ass off until I ask him his name.
What is this?
What do you mean?
We were cloned in the inn. Jay deleted it, so we didn't see it, but I saw it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The island all over again.
Oh, there's too many fucking characters right now. All right.
We're missing one.
Are
Yeah,
you-
I'm not here.
Perfect.
Oh, he's in the hidden. Why is that hidden?
I.
Hey, Lickle, there's a bar over here that our friend Mark burnt down because he's an idiot.
All right.
Does this man know my name?
Well, Ramos did call you Lickle, I think.
Yeah.
No, he did call you Lickle.
Oh, he did.
We don't know your last name
You're
though.
a piece of shit.
Oh, shut up. Let's just go to the end.
I was gonna tell them a joke and say my name was Fut Bucker.
I'll probably still believe you.
Halfling, what's your name? We haven't properly been introduced.
Well, since you're buying me a room, you seem like a nice enough guy. My name's Lickle Bush Diver. Come from a long line of bush divers. All men.
Gross. All right, let's go.
All right. You make your way back through town. At this point, you are stopped about there by I don't know the peace farm. Imagine he's there. Sildar, who has come running up the street. Sildar, if you recall,
Can you remind me, who
Uh,
Sildar is?
the man you saved in the
Yes.
the initial cave from the
Oh,
goblins.
right, okay.
Who was the hired mercenary, like bodyguard of Gundren Rockseeker. Now he is running down to you guys, because behind him, up goddamn structure fire still burning away. And he runs up to you guys and he says, "What happened? They said you guys started a fire at the tavern and killed everyone."
There was an incident.
Holy shit!
What? Why are there two Guilfords?
There was an incident.
It's been a long couple days.
Why don't I buy you a room and we can fill you in?
Well, I already have a room, but I think we have more pressing matters.
Like what?
Such as?
The fact that everybody in town thinks you murdered everyone and started a fire. Grista ran immediately to the town hall and told everyone.
Who did?
Grista. The
Oh,
little
We
dwarf.
Grista, the
did
little
set a
dwarf.
fire and murder a lot of people.
We
but they
did.
were all red brands.
Right, who the town hates.
You know you're dressed as Red Rants.
We should probably
There
change that
is
before we get back to town.
a reasonable reason for this.
I mean, I know that the Red Rants were making trouble, but you murdered them all.
We left a few of them alive.
It was just self-defense after we provoked them.
No! No! You can't
You're-
tap someone on the shoulder, fucking murder them, and say it was self-defense!
But after that, though.
Preemptive self-defense! It was preemptive self-defense!
Roll deception, Michael. I'm not letting you do persuasion on that.
Oh, that's fine.
Hey Ellie, what are you doing?
It's 20.
Okay, well,
Jesus Christ! Natural 20?
that changes things, but
No.
we have to tell the mayor that everybody's up in arms.
Well, I see that we should probably get that solved.
All right.
And
We
who
have
are
a
you? And he turns to Ramus and
Remus.
Lickle.
We just arrived to town, and these seemingly nice men offered to touch me in naughty places and buy us a room, but I'm not down with murder. I don't know if we can be involved with these people. Also, they gave us these red capes.
I forgot you guys put on red capes.
To be fair, I didn't murder anybody. I just burnt down the building.
Actually, yeah, it was literally only Zane who hurt anyone.
Who's Zane?
The other Guilford.
Zane is one of the two people who looks exactly alike.
That's that guy.
Are
Two
they,
people who look what?
are they twins?
And twins!
We're pretty sure one is like a shapeshifter, the other one's a drunk. We
Whoa,
just
whoa,
kinda
whoa,
keep
whoa!
them around.
Did you just say shapeshifter? You just
Yeah.
can't
He's
gloss
pretty
over
sure he's a shapeshifter. Tori has low int. Not his
That's why I need
character.
Mark to read it, everything.
Well, it wouldn't be the craziest thing I've seen today.
What's the craziest thing
Yeah.
you've seen today?
So that fucking rat.
It's a long story.
Oh
I'll
my
tell
god.
you at the end.
Alright.
So,
Sildar
Mr.
kind of motions for you to
Sildar.
follow and kind of runs ahead.
So are you telling me that the murderer is the same guy that wants to grope me?
yes, that is exactly what I'm saying.
100%.
Don't.
Is this
don't do
that
anything
shocking?
like
Guilford.
Oh God, Ramus, we need to get to the end.
Alright.
All right, the inn. I'll lead the way and show these guys.
Well, are you
where
going to the inn or the town hall?
We should probably go to the town
I'm
hall.
going to show Lickle and Ramus the inn, and then head to the town hall.
I'm
Okay.
just going straight to
You
the-
kind of point to the inn on your way. Lickle and Ramus kind of run in. And I suppose you guys continue on to the town
Oh, hold
hall.
on. I'm gonna pop over there with them so I can tell them to put it on my tab.
I was going to say that we get a room
please.
on his tab.
Yeah, but they're
Yeah,
not just gonna
you want.
believe some random. Well, they might.
Thank
After you paid for everyone else's room, he's probably like, "Yep, I'm just putting everyone under it."
I have to pull up some stuff. Okay.
How much are rooms?
All right, Lickle, just tell him to put the room on my tab. If it doesn't, if he needs my permission, just come grab me. We'll be at the town hall.
Who's tab? Who are you?
Mark McGrath.
Oh, thank you so much, Mark McGrath.
I'll tell you who I am someday when our life has passed us by.
Jesus. Okay.
Oh, sorry, I did not. Look at how high I can go.
What?
So look how high I could go.
What is happening?
He's adjusting his lift height.
No, you just hit R and they bounce up.
Oh, because you're rolling them.
Yeah, you're rolling them.
I roll high.
Not
Guilford does not.
historically.
Dan just went so high. Oh my god, Dan!
All right.
He just disappeared. off my screen.
So Sildar runs into the town master's hall ahead of you. You still see the reward sign out front that kind of mentions the orcs that you saw earlier. This time it's only about, if I recall, it's about 1, maybe 1:30 now. The town master is clearly in. Everything's open. You can go right in.
I'm going to take off my red cloak before I go talk to them.
Yeah, we should probably all do that.
Guilford kind of turns to you guys and walks back to the inn.
Don't attack the new people. We just bought rooms for Guilford. We'll be there
Thank you.
shortly.
No, that's the real Guilford. We're fine.
He did try to kill someone who was knocked out last week.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, but those people, that was an actual Red Brand enemy. Like, I don't think it would just kill a random traveler.
You walk into the town master's hall. It's pretty small, but it's got a serviceable jail in the basement, a couple cells. There's kind of a fat, kind of portly looking man. I just used the same term.
He's double
Kind of
fat.
puttering around the office and on the main floor. Sees Sildar run in. And then he eyes the three of you walking in, and he kind of becomes all alert and very nervous all of a sudden. He goes, "Oh, it's them! Sildar goes, wait, okay? They say it was in self-defense. The Red Brands attacked them. Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't think they would do that. They're just a mercenary guild. They're not that much trouble. I mean, we pay them.
Howdy.
Well, howdy there. I'm Harbin Wester. I'm
Uh,
a town master and also banker. Who are you?
I'm Mark McGrath. I burnt down the bar.
He admits it.
I have good reason, though. The Red Brands are not as good as you think they are.
Those are some mighty fine accusations.
Well, if you talk to a lot of your townspeople, they'll probably be able to back that up. Like, they have not been treating the townspeople very nicely. But we went there to reason with them, and they just attacked us out of nowhere. So we had to fight back in self-defense.
And with my friend being a wizard here, it got a little out of control, and the bar burned.
Yeah. I was trying to fireball one of them. I missed, which happens a lot. Hit the bar. It burst into flames. It was this whole thing. I wish it didn't go down the way it did, but unfortunately, events didn't go as planned.
And we're sorry for scaring Grizda. She was very nice to us. It just things got out of control with the Red Brands.
I'm back. All right.
You weren't even here for that?
I said I'll be right back.
Yeah, he said
Did you
he'll be right
keep
back.
talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
my
just
God.
plowed on through that.
I didn't hear you.
No, I didn't hear you either.
God.
We were talking for so long.
Can I? I mean, I heard something about you fire blasting in self-defense. So I think that was it.
We were fighting in self-defense. It was Mark's fault. He's a wizard. He missed. And I apologize.
So you're
for
saying
scaring
it was an accident?
Yes.
Yes.
Roll deception.
Which one of us?
The man with the
natural
fireball
20!
fist. Oh, okay. Well, he stares at you as you're telling him this, and he just you can tell he just complicitly believes what you're saying. He's just he can't even think of it any other way now. It's such a believable story. I guess accidents happen. Still magic. It's wondrous. I haven't seen magic since I was a boy at the fair.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to, obviously. Sometimes it can get a little overwhelming, as you can tell by the inferno down the road.
I mean, it's wondrous, obviously, but I mean, we can't have it in town. Look what happened. You
Yeah,
promise me you won't use your magic anymore.
I
Yes,
can make that
fine.
promise. I'm sorry for everything that happened. I will not use my magic in town.
Oh, thank you so much. All
We've
right.
actually been looking for the leader of the Red Brands ever since we started having issues with them. Do you have any idea where we could find them?
We want to apologize to them for burning down their favorite bar.
You have to roll deception again. You can keep
So
potting the D20.
after asking that,
What?
I said after asking that,
Cool.
I have to check something. Okay. Harbin looks at you guys and he goes, I don't know who I don't know. I dealt with whichever one came in.
All right. Well, thank you for the information. And
Was
sorry.
he a
about
spider?
the,
A spider?
Did he have a pet rat?
Come again?
How many legs did this man have? Was he black?
He looks at you extremely inquisitively. I'm starting to believe less and less that this was an accident.
We were told that the Red Brands are working for a black spider.
Someone that goes by the black spider or a large black spider?
It's unclear.
We're trying to figure that out.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry about the bar.
Yeah, I I think I can try to convince the townspeople, but please don't use magic in the town.
I will not.
All right.
I pat Mark on the back and say, "You really got to be more careful next time," very loudly, and then leave.
Yeah, that's right. He does. And Harbin starts to get back to work. Sildar kind of walks out with you
Hey,
in the.
Hey Zane, you're a fucking cunt.
Mark, can we murder Zane?
Yes. we
Alright, well, they talked about murder in front of the taskmaster.
we already just met someone that can obviously take his place, so we can fucking get rid of him.
So Sildar follows you out, and he starts telling you about the reason that he originally came here, and it wasn't to help Gundren, but because of what happened, he really hopes that you would go and find Gundren. He's been asking around, and he knows he thinks he knows where Gundren was, the location of where the castle is that Gundren was taken, that the goblins told you about in the cave, the Cragmaw Castle. He's pretty sure he knows where it is. It's a bit to the north. And he tells you that he originally came here to try and find Yarno, like you mentioned previously. I'm pretty sure he mentioned that to you guys.
It doesn't sound
Yeah, I'm like
familiar,
90%
but I'm also
sure he mentioned
retarded,
that.
so who knows?
All right, I'm pretty positive. He said he's been asking around about it. He still hasn't. Other than Yarno has been here, but disappeared about 2 months ago. Someone said that he was exploring Trisender Manor, so he's hoping to head up there in a little bit.
Cool.
All right. Well, with that, Sildar wishes you well and heads off down the road to Trisender Manor.
Later, buddy.
Should we follow him, or do we want to take care of some of our business in town?
Some of our business.
What do we have for business?
Well, there's still that leader guy. There's some orcs to be killed, and there's a banshee thing.
Those all sound like out of town.
I think some of them are. I think one was close.
I don't know.
They're,
We can go back to the
all
inn and regroup
outside
with Guilford
town,
and
but
check
you
in
can,
with Lickle.
get to them.
Yeah, let's go see what the what's
What your
going
newfound
on.
friends are.
What time of day is it?
It's about 1:30.
I'm
So we
going to
can't
try
long rest yet.
to sneakily follow Sildar.
If okay, so you sneakily follow Sildar. I was about to say, like, if you do want to, like, just kind of chill, it's fine for you to, like, wait in the inn for most of the day, just kind of shoot the shit. But it sounds like one of y'all is gonna do sneaky shit. All right. So what are y'all doing?
I was gonna talk to Lickle.
You're at the inn. All right.
Yeah.
We're going to assume that the rooms were taken care of. Honestly, if I back up, the innkeeper would only have.
We only need one room.
Yeah, I'm checking if he even has so many people in this party right now.
We can share one with Zane.
He has one room left, so you two, I assume, will be sharing. Ramus is kind of tending to his wounds in his room. Lickle, are you in your room, or are you out in the kind of common area? Okay.
I'm out and about.
All right. So the Guilford had ran in, and he's at the bar, and he's kind of getting. Well, he's not getting drunk. He's continuing to drink. And as
I'm gonna go pull out a stool, grab a drink, and tell Guilford about the conversation we just had with Sildar. and that we think we might know where Gundren is.
Who are you telling this? Lickle?
Guilford.
Guilford.
Lickle doesn't know any of these people. Like, what the fuck
Guilford's
are you
probably
talking?
shit-faced and has no idea what you're talking about either.
He's
That is
always
very
shit
accurate.
faced. He might have some idea.
I mean, he understands you, but he is drunk. Okay. Who's Sildar again?
It's the guy we rescued from a cave.
Alright.
Killed some
Okay.
people.
Yeah,
Brad died.
I remember a cave. Yeah, the other guy we were with got killed. Kind of.
Yeah, he got
heroically
eaten by a wolf, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever
That's
happened to him? We just leave him there? Did we
all.
tell
Yeah,
anybody about
we
him?
looted
Well,
his
I was like,
body.
some of us
Tell
looted
anyone?
him.
I think all of us looted him.
I didn't loot him.
Dude, should we tell the townmaster about it?
Aren't you holding a crossbow that you found on him?
No, I took
No,
that
we
from
got
somewhere
that
else.
mean?
I bought that, I think.
Yeah, you are the one that stole.
Yeah, never mind. I looted him.
I don't know. He never said anything about having any family or anything around, so I just assumed nobody knew him.
That's a shame. Probably died the way he left, alone.
I mean, he died with us, so it would have been better. Lickle, how's it going, bud?
How's your
Thanks so much
companion
for the
doing?
room.
No problem. You get all
well-
settled in all right?
I think he's laying down. He took a pretty hard slash there. He's not exactly as martially skilled as he likes to let on.
Guilford kind of leans back from his bar stool. So what actually did that to your friend there?
Oh boy. Well, you see, we come from a monastery a ways down south along an old road. It's called the I know this off the top of my head because I lived there a whole life. Order of the Amber Sky Monastery. And honestly, the story's kind of too crazy to even believe. Have you guys seen a man leading a carriage, bringing a young boy along with him by chance? He'd look real creepy. Look like maybe an old pervert. Not like your
Young
friend,
boy.
a different kind of pervert.
Doesn't sound familiar, I don't think.
We
Wow.
rode in on a carriage.
It
Oh,
doesn't
you
sound
did?
familiar, but our carriage broke down pretty quickly, so we've been on foot for a while.
Broke down.
Did it break?
Guilford's
We
gonna
found dead.
correct you there.
Yeah,
We found dead.
we were on the way
people
here,
in the-
and it just went boom, 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 and just black smoke everywhere. And the carriageman said, probably just a flat tire.
Guilford, drunk as he is going to remind you that nothing was wrong with the carriage. You stopped, then and you brought it here
Oh, for some reason I thought we left it.
at the provision shop where it was meant to be delivered.
We did leave the carriage and then go
Alright.
back to the carriage.
All right, fair enough. We were on the road for a while. Well, I have not seen a pedophile.
You guys really suck at answering questions.
Yeah, we know.
I mean, getting answers out of these guys is is not easy.
We all have pretty low int.
He slurs.
Ellie, you gotta get down.
So, if you can believe this,
You know.
this old man looks like he's super wealthy, would occasionally show up at the monastery, and I'd always see him leave with like a young trainee monk boy, and we never would see that monk again. And
Guilford
I
looks around and goes, "Hey, where's my double? That sounds like him."
It does sound a lot like Zane.
well, that guy was real sketchy, but I'm thinking of a different kind of sketchy.
Like an
Anyway,
artist?
He shows up and I see him. He goes in like always and talks with the elder monk. And then I see him come out and he has my friend Finn with him. And I tried to follow them and he slapped the shit out of me and drove off on a horse. So he didn't really drive. And I caught him down the road where he was hooking up to a carriage. And he was real sinister and he laughed at me and told me I wouldn't survive the night. And when I returned to the monastery, I swear to God, it looked like the whole place had aged 1,000 years. And there was no one around. And I walked in looking for anybody I could find and calling out for everyone. Edict was gone. Everyone was gone. Everything was dilapidated and rotted. And as I searched around, a bunch of skeletons came out of nowhere. And I think they might have been wearing old monks' robes. And I punched the shit out, literally exploded a guy through his crotch. but Ramis took a few pretty serious hits, and after that we fled and tried to run up here. I couldn't find anything in the monastery, really. We went into the elder's room. There was some weird insignia on the wall, some kind of black spider figure. Then
Oh, black spider.
I found. Yeah.
Was it
yeah,
an actual black spider
spider
or just a man called a black spider?
It was an insignia on the wall.
Oh. So not a man.
No.
Okay.
No, I found no men, just skeletons.
I'm sorry.
But I also found the rotted corpse of some kind of peasant guy, and he had a potion on him that looked a little bit like water and poo. And I still have it on me, but I don't dare to try a sip of it because I don't know what it is.
My friend Mark here is pretty adept with magic and the arcane arts. He might be able to take a look at it, and he might know something about your monastery.
Yeah, I can take a look.
Is that true, Mark?
Yeah.
Well, I guess you're a wizard.
Jesus Christ,
All
God,
right,
fucking
well,
calm
yeah,
down.
I have two things that I'd love if you could take a look at.
Please tell me they're not your balls. I did not sign up for this.
It's my left nut and my right.
Oh! Let me roll
I
perception.
I found a ring on the corpse of a skeleton, and I don't really know what it does. Maybe you could take a look and see if anything stands out. And then I have this poop water potion that
Sure.
I have not tried.
Yeah, I can take a look.
All right. So go ahead and roll, Corey.
Give me
for
2
the
seconds to
ring.
go grab a beer.
What am I rolling?
Arcana.
Arcana. 19.
All right, you inspect this this kind of golden ring with a rather large kind of ruby in the center. Pretty tarnished. It's hasn't really been taken care of too well in a long time. It's kind of big even for you. Whoever was wearing this must have had pretty stubby fingers. But as far as you can tell, there's nothing particularly special or historic about it. It just looks like a ring.
This ring ain't nothing special, bud. I'm sorry.
And you're you're taking a look at the potion.
Yep.
So the way you see about potions, so first off, if you know what this potion looks like, or like you have history with this potion, you would know it. Otherwise, you have to take like a tiny sip of it, and then you can kind of figure out what the effects of the potion.
That sounds dangerous, but I'm all for learning and learning new magics. So I'll take a sip of this and see what happens.
Hey, Mark,
Okay.
before you do that, we could always give it to Guilford. He'll take a sip of anything.
That's fine. I think I can handle it. I think he's drunk enough as it is. We won't be able to tell how it affects him, or if it's just the alcohol affecting him.
Lickle hands you this vial, and it contains this liquid that's kind of separated into layers, like something that's been sitting for a very long time and kind of has separated over time into layers of like brown, silver, gray. You inspect it for a little bit. You shake it, but the layers don't seem to kind of mix or stay how they are. You take a tiny little sip of it, and after kind of like feeling it, walking up.
What kind of mouthfeel does it have?
A little bit of slimy, maybe gritty. Kind of almost as if it's kind of like mucusy, gravelly.
That's fucking disgusting.
That's all you wanted?
Don't ask if you don't want to know.
No, that's me saying it after drinking it.
Oh Lord!
So after doing that, you feel like quite energized and quite strong in your forearms and your fingers. Like you would be able to climb and kind of scale things quite well.
All right. Instead of saying that, can I just climb to the ceiling and show off?
You get about halfway up before the potion's effects from your tiniest sip wear off, and you fall. You take no damage.
Okay. That was
But
crazy.
Everybody. Okay. Mr. Lickle, you can go ahead and change the potion to potion of climbing,
Okay.
which should show up when you do that. Or rather, it might be easier to add a potion of climbing and remove that. I don't know how the thing works,
I'll do that.
but it's a standard item, so it should have it.
Okay.
You're a standard item.
All right. Potion of climbing added.
It tells you what it does and everything, right?
Let's see. We drink this potion, you gain a climbing speed equal to your walking
Hang on
speed
a
for
second.
1 hour.
Wow.
The potion is separated into brown, silver, and gray layers. Shaking the bottle fails to mix the colors. Oh, Jay's a god, boys.
Jay is actually very good at DMing, especially for his first time.
Confirmed. DM can read.
Take the compliment!
What am I, a player?
Certainly not.
Wow, that's some pretty impressive magic. Thanks so much, Mark. You've bought us a room. You identified my items.
I'm
You
pretty
apparently
great.
Turned down a house and murdered a whole bunch.
I'm pretty great.
To be fair,
How
Mark
did that go, guys? Did you clear it up with the town
Yeah.
master?
Yeah, we got it cleared up. We let him know that it was all self-defense and an accident.
Mark is
Oh,
not allowed to
that
use
was
magic in
quick.
town anymore, though.
You're not all just.
Yeah, I can't use
partying
magic in
anymore.
town anymore because we don't want to have any more unfortunate accidents.
I mean, that's a pretty
Okay,
small
makes
price to pay for fucking arson, says Gilbert.
You're not wrong.
You're not it wrong.
You're not it wrong.
Well, anyway, besides Mark, who are all you people?
I'm Guildford, and that's all he says, and he continues drinking.
All right.
My name's Laurel. I'm a traveling bard.
Laurel. What's your last name, Laurel?
I didn't I was raised on the streets, and I don't have a last name. It's just
I
kind of.
thought he was literally gonna be like, I didn't put one on the sheet.
Okay, here's a criminal background. I don't have much backstory.
Laurel in the streets, no last name on the sheets.
Laurel Mystery.
You should have said Yeti.
Wow, that sounds like a tough life.
That's pretty good, Tori. I'm upset, but I like it.
We haven't been here very long, Lickle, but we do kind of talk to people in town a lot. We can let you know if we find anything out about your monastery or the person kidnapping boys.
Well, why did you ask if the spider was a spider or a person?
Because he's not very smart, says Gilbert.
One of the leaders of these guys we've been fighting is called the Black Spider, so we are looking for him.
Black.
Yeah, you mentioned the symbol. Tell us more about the symbol.
Yeah, well, so when I was looking around trying to see if there was anyone left alive that wasn't just shambling zombie trying to get punched by these fists, I went into the elder's room, which normally I was never allowed to be in. Only the head monk could go in there, and there was an insignia on the wall of a black spider, and I tried to look around and see if there was anything else that I could find, but I critically failed the roll, so I didn't notice anything other than just this insignia of a black spider on the wall, and I don't really know why that would be there or what the significance is, but I know all I can think is that maybe it's connected to this weird, creepy boy-stealing guy who would always go in and meet with the elder first.
Boy stealing guy.
It sounds like it's worth investigating, and with our friend Mark here, as I said, he knows a lot about magic, a lot about the history. He might be able to tell us some more about it.
Well, if you guys are searching for a black spider, do you think I could join up with you? My buddy Ramis really needs to sleep it off, and he doesn't. I'm not really sure what he wants to do when he wakes up anyway. He said he wanted to try to go back to the monastery, but
Yeah, you can join
At the
up
end of
with
the
us on a
sentence.
couple of conditions. Can you just tell us if we are in a bar and you went up behind someone and tapped them on the shoulder and they turn around, what would you do next?
You know, as you say that, speak of the devil, Mr. Zane Lickle Guilford walks through the door.
Can Mike get his own character model?
Once he's out of disguise.
Zane, can you drop the disguise since we know you're not Guilford?
But I am Guilford.
Jesus fucking Christ!
This
Can
again.
I roll anything?
Yeah, well, I was about to ask, can I fucking roll to break his disguise? Like, what can I do?
You sure can't.
Fucking Christ.
I can't try to intimidate him or anything.
I mean, you could try to intimidate him, but like, there's no rolls. Just say what you would say.
Damn it.
I don't
He's
think it's
too
gonna
stupid.
work on Michael.
It's not.
I'm not paying for his room. He's on his own tab now.
Oh, Guilford, you're fine.
I only pay for one Guilford's room, and it's the Guilford we started with.
Dublin looks over and he goes, I mean, Guilford has a room. I don't know who's the other person. I don't know they have a room. I don't even have any rooms left.
I think they showed up as like a dark elf or something. I don't remember.
His
Dublin
name
looks at you.
may or may
long
not
and
be
hard.
Zane. I don't know.
What?
What was it first? Like Vareth?
That was Valadar at one point.
Valadar. He might be. He goes by a few
Something
names.
like that.
It was none of that.
Valen.
It was
Valence?
It was Valence.
Do you have a room for anyone named Valence here?
Yeah, Valence has a room. I haven't seen him since that first night you checked in.
All right. Well, get him off my tab.
Has Zane been staying in that room?
I don't keep too good a check. It's literally been that one night.
Oh. All right.
It is at this point about 2:30.
Welcome back, Zane. I was just telling your friends about this weird black spider insignia back at the monastery.
That fucking thing keeps on popping up.
Does it? Says Guilford.
Keep on seeing it.
Keep on saying it.
You had not told us about seeing this.
Have you just seen a black spider insignia, Zane?
No, sure, yeah. It was all over the paperwork in the den there.
What?
Remember when they told us about the black spider and you
What
didn't
den? What
communicate that you
paperwork?
had seen this?
Wasn't gonna tell in front of him.
What?
Mark.
Zane, what? I don't know what den you're talking about.
You know where we met? Well, that's
Yeah.
like a big place, and there's some paper in there.
Oh. Huh. Okay.
Is resurrection a thing in this game? Can we like revive Brendan Flowers and get rid of this fuck?
Well, so you don't roll history.
Me?
Yeah.
You're the one asking questions.
I just rolled a natural 20.
All right. Well,
Jesus.
you know all about resurrection. You can't do it yourself, but it's quite a lengthy, expensive process. But you know that it requires having at least a body part of the person you want to resurrect, and then it needs a pretty powerful priest or kind of cleric to perform a spell. You know it costs. I mean, you rolled a natural 20. You know it costs at least 1,000 gold.
Okay.
I don't have that much, Mark.
No, I don't think we have a body part from Brandon either, unless you looted that from him
I mean,
too.
we can go back and grab
You
one.
don't have that in your pocket full of body parts.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
did skin him.
No, I didn't
Uh,
skin him.
no, he cut a chunk out of the guy in the red brand for
What?
no reason.
We made a deal with this weird creature that we'd feed him bandits. Me and Zane.
You know, I never thought about our adventure from an outside perspective until now. Are we the baddies?
I think we are. Me and Zane thought we would just drag the bodies back and throw them down to the creature, while Mark took out his skinning knife and just started cutting slabs of meat off the body. It was very good.
I don't know
Oh,
if you guys are
God.
aware, but as a wizard, I'm not very strong. I can't carry a whole body. I can carry a pound of meat, though.
We also we found all these beaver pelts once, and everyone got really upset with me for giving them beaver pelt.
What?
So now you're caught up with our adventures. Back to
feel
earlier when
terribly
you were asking
confused.
if you could join us. You look like you couldn't handle yourself in a fight. You're welcome to come with us if you want.
Well,
Like how you
certainly
see this.
everyone who's caught these hands has bursted into pieces.
That is accurate, except for Ramus.
Excuse
I
me?
once blew up a room of skeletons with my harp.
Is that even possible?
No,
Yeah, ask
but
Guilford. I almost killed him.
he did have his harp on him at the time.
Which Guilford?
The drunk one. I almost killed him, but he forgave me.
Wow.
I don't recall that last part.
There's a lot of forgiveness in our group. We look past each other's faults.
Not Zan's. We all hate him. He is
Yeah.
very strong in a fight, but he's a very, very stupid person.
Zane always keeps an eye out for me. Their skill.
Damn.
Some- Catch it.
Maybe it's because he looks just like me.
Go back to drinking.
Maybe.
Since your buddy's all banged up and we're all pretty roughed up too, do we want to just hang out and get to know each other tonight and then tomorrow morning venture forth?
Well, that depends on what you mean by get to know each other. As I look at Zane.
We will make sure you sleep separately.
Not in the biblical way.
All right.
The Bible's heresy.
All right.
Exactly. No Sodom and Gomorrah here, my friend.
We all had a consensus. You wanna spend the night at the inn?
Yes.
Well, wait, Zane, you followed Sildar. Other than apparently finding black spiders places, what did you
Presumptuous. I
find?
just didn't come to the end.
Yeah.
You ran off after them.
Hey
Yeah, I
Zane,
assumed
where have you
followed.
been?
I followed Sildar.
Oh, cool. What'd you find? Anything? I 100% expected you to just be a fucking brick wall like every other time I ask a question, but I'm so glad you just cucked Tori.
Should have just replied with, "I believe I'm Guilford."
Yeah, he's got his own agenda for sure.
Interesting.
What does that mean?
Do you mind explaining that?
No.
No.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey, Mr. Laurel. Tell
Yeah.
me perception.
Nine.
All right. As watching Zane tell you this answer, you really have no idea if what his motives are telling the truth or what he's hiding. So, useful information. All right. So you continue the night, kind of drinking and sharing stories. Guilford gets quite in his cups more than he already was. Tobin cuts him off, kind of angrily. Kind of knocks over his drink and stumbles back to his room and kind of passes out almost immediately. With that, is there anything that you guys want to do before you take a long rest?
No?
2 seconds. I did have. I was looking for what are these materials on casting, because Corey has the material pouch and I don't. And
Yeah, you
we
guys
didn't
wanna
find
go to
them
that
at
list?
Barthen's. So I'm gonna leave the boys drinking for a bit and go back to the Lion Shield Coster and inquire if they have any casting regions that I can use.
Any what?
I
Oh, you want
need-
regents. You're
They're all free ones. I just don't have any. So I was looking
if they're
for-
free
Component
ones,
pouch.
yeah, you don't need. Oh, you need a component pouch.
Right.
which I don't have. So I was
Okay.
looking-
She had a pretty limited stock.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be a hard to find item since it's like a.
She unfortunately does
starting
not
item.
have a regent's pouch.
She doesn't have glowworms or.
Zane, roll perception.
9.
Okay. Okay. So, anything else you guys want to do?
Yeah,
I've
I
been just
want to
sort of-
ask Zane about the black spider insignia he's seen.
So, a little startled, Zane looks down at his crotch where this voice is now coming from.
I should have done that.
And you notice that this halfling is now asking a question under your legs.
Come again?
Sorry, I love to play pranks. Just wanted to see if I could out-sneak the sneakster. Hey, listen about those black spider insignia. Was there anything on the paper that I said anything about it or identified what was going on with that? Did you read anything about a monastery or?
Nah, it's all about these fucking dwarves. I guess there's like maps and shit, so gotta go find some dwarven maps.
The black spiders has to do with dwarves?
I don't know if he does, but I've got something with a black spider on it, and it's talking about dwarven maps.
Huh. Okay.
It
That's
could be
better lead
forged.
than no lead. That's
All
it.
right.
That's the end of my question.
Okay, so you get through the night,
I'll also now stop.
and at some point you
legs.
do your room. Michael, roll your d20.
Try it again. Instead of completely missing.
What do you
Ooh,
miss?
that's a 1. Mm-mm.
Well, you completely missed.
You rolled a 1, you said?
It sure did.
Okay.
Bless you.
You.
Excuse me.
All right, and everybody can go ahead and hit long rest on their character sheet.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, yeah.
Uh,
Take long rest. Confirm.
Where's Guilford? And go ahead and add 100 EXP each.
For those fuckers that.
Yeah, you dealt with some stuff yesterday.
Alright, how do I
Like, guys,
prepare
I-
spells now?
You should just be able to go to.
Manage spells? Spellbook? Prepare. How many can I have prepared?
You got 2 level 1s and 2 level 2s, I think, if you haven't done those yet. Do you mean how many you can prepare per day?
Yeah.
How come I have? Is it just because I'm not a wizard that I don't need to like prepare them? I just have all my spells.
Yeah, you're bird.
I think.
The wizard has a spell book.
Okay, so.
Good morning, fellas.
Not prepare that, and I will prepare that.
How's it going, Lickle?
Oh, I'm feeling much better today.
Not prepare that, and I will prepare that.
Nothing like a good rest.
Oh, no, I can't.
Have you seen your pal Ramus?
I think he is
Whoops.
waking up shortly.
I think I just removed a cantrip instead of unpreparing a cantrip, because you don't need to prepare those.
Ramus is feeling a little bit better. But he's still pretty wounded, and the wounds kind of it's not looking great.
I believe Mark has 3 potions we got as a reward. He might be able to spare one or sell you one.
I do?
Yeah, because you never gave us. You just took all 3.
That doesn't sound right.
It's been a few weeks now.
Hold on, I'm trying to get my cantrip back that I accidentally deleted. What the fuck was it? Mending. Okay. I got her back. Is that right? Yeah, okay. Alright. What?
I was saying that you, I believe, still have 3 potions, and you might be able to spare one to help out Lickle's companion here.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
That would be truly incredible.
All right. Go ahead and remove one of your potions of healing.
Boop.
Did you ever add all 3 of those to your bag?
I have 3, so.
All right, then I'll go with yes, because
from
I
someone
don't
else.
have one.
You hand the potion over to Ramus, who drinks it. His large wound on his chest is it doesn't seem to really bother him much anymore. And throughout the course of the day, it kind of lessens and lessens. Okay.
Any chance you guys know of any nearby monasteries that I know my buddy Ramus is looking to try to get back to the monastery, but I don't think that place even really exists anymore.
I haven't heard of any, but there's a shrine here that has, I believe, a nun or priest or something watching over it. We could always ask her if she's heard of anything.
Ramus, maybe we should try to
I'm
talk
pretty
with her.
fluent in religion. I know a lot of the religious places around here, so I might know of something in the area.
Roll religion.
24.
What a
Jesus.
wondrous roll for you never having her. Okay. So you're all kind of awakening and congregating in the common room. You notice the Guildford's not there. Does anybody want to go check in on Guildford?
Yeah, I'll go check the room, see if I see anything.
You knock on the door, it's unlocked. It's actually not even all the way closed. You kind of push it open. Guildford is horribly puking, just all over the bed. It's disgusting. He is not doing okay. At the sound of the puking, a pretty unmistakable sound, Tobin runs over and he goes, God damn it, I knew this was going to happen. And he looks straight at Mark and he goes, I'm adding this to your tab.
Fine, whatever.
I just laugh at Guilford, walk into the room, pour him some of the water from my water skin, and say, "Get better, bud."
Okay. Guilford's pretty out of it. He needs to sleep it off.
So, Mark, did you know of any place that my buddy Ramus might be able to try to travel to and try to seek any information?
Yes, but I forgot what Jay told me.
You definitively don't know.
I don't know.
He doesn't know about the Monastery of the Ember Sky, but I mean, he knows a lot of the religious sects in the surrounding area, and he would probably direct you to Neverwinter as one of the major cities, and would have a lot of the ways of temples groups that may know.
Over in Neverwinter, they've got a lot of temples and religious groups there. That'd probably be your best bet.
Ramus, maybe you should try to set out to Neverwinter and see if you can find any other monasteries that might know about our order or what could have happened.
Okay, where are you gonna come to, Lickle?
I'm gonna try to keep pursuing this black spider figure and see if I can find Finn. If I can get him, if I can find this and put an end to it, I'll come back to Neverwinter and try to see.
I don't want any more of what we saw last night. I think I'm gonna stay here, find who will take me to Neverwinter.
Good luck, Ramus.
Awesome. Sounds great. Have a nice life, Ramus. See you later.
He seems a little sheepish and scared, but he kind of slinks down at the table as Tolbin hands the barmaid some food and she brings it over.
Don't be afraid, Ramus. You can do this. It's important that you go and try to figure out about any other monasteries that might be able to help.
As Elsa Ramus, she kind of the barmaid. She kind of looks around and kind of looks at all. Oh well, welcome back, everybody. I heard y'all had some fun yesterday, burning down the boys' hideout.
It was an accident.
That was all Mark. I was getting drunk and playing music, and then shit just started.
It was an accident. It happened in self-defense. I won't be using my magic in town anymore.
It's a wonder half the town didn't burn down.
Why, Elsa, you look nicer in the field on a sunny day.
I don't remember the last time a little boy said that to me. Without waiting to
This
hear
is why I don't hit on
she
women.
She just kind of turns and walks back.
Lickle, if you go down to Ardley Farm, there's another halfling you could try to bush dive into.
Jesus.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, boys.
I'd be willing to introduce you to her. We have pretty good rapport.
No. I'm not sure I believe you.
No, it's
Mark
fine.
got us in trouble by questioning her gait.
I don't mean not the way she walks.
Oh.
Fucking retard walks with a limp. You believe that? I'm questioning her gait.
While you guys prepare, holy shit, Zane is back to normal.
Oh!
Well,
Wait, that's back to.
Whoa. Who's this person?
I don't believe Zane has left his room, has he?
No, he's not.
Okay.
Whoa, I didn't see anything.
Alright.
Does Mike just have like 18 pieces over in this cube here where he just switches his fucking character?
Did anybody come in and steal my letter?
No.
Okay.
Well, that would have been a good idea.
Go ahead and roll investigation, though. Because you would have known to check it.
It's pretty good. That is a 21.
It's been moved slightly, but it's still there.
I'll sort of slide it between like a stand and the bed, just sort of on the floor, noticeably on the floor, not trying to hide it.
Weird move, but okay.
Yeah, that's what we do.
I put it on the floor in a visible location, but slightly hidden.
All right, that's
I
exactly
grab
what
a
I'm going
chip
for.
and I eat it.
You do. The crunch is satisfying.
Do I hear the sick Guilford?
Oh yeah, the whole inn hears that.
Oh yeah.
He is
I'm gonna
retching.
throw on my traveler's cloak. Keep the red cloak probably in the room.
Alright.
And just make my way out.
All right. Are you particularly trying to cover your face?
My hood's up, so it's
Okay. Lickle, roll perception as being the first one to talk.
Oh, fuck. Lickle doesn't know this, but he's actually unfathomable garbage at perceiving anything.
So you're RPing me then?
I roll a 14.
Halfling
total.
doesn't understand shit.
Oh, yeah. He sees your face there, Zane. Why don't you explain what he sees?
Well, I've got like a bunch of boils and a very, very crooked nose, and I just sort of look clammy all around. My hair's a bit greasy.
No, describe your character, please.
Jesus! Wow. How's that boy gonna recover? For the sake of our D&D campaign, I hope he doesn't.
The real way to get rid of Mike's character is to kill him IRL. That's the big brain move.
Mike, I want. If
Just
you
go
die
tap him on the-
IRL, I will consider your character in the most annoying way possible. That's how he would have wanted it.
Right.
Oh
Let's carry
no!
on.
Oh my
I
fucking god!
believe-
Take all kinds. Nice to meet you, stranger.
We met yesterday.
Mark, I believe this is the original form we met. We just said his
No,
name. I can't remember.
It's not.
Clearly not.
It's definitely not.
This is a half elf, not a drow.
Drow.
Yeah.
That's not the. That I
You've
thought
never
that
seen
was
this
the
person
same.
before in your life.
All right.
To add to your confusion on the matter.
Yeah, that's why I asked him, "Who are you?" and he didn't answer me.
Who are you?
You said what?
I said we met yesterday.
Oh, are you the guy that was limping back to town?
Oh, certainly not.
Oh, well, who are you?
I'm Zane.
What?
I told you he might be a shapeshifter.
I guess you did mention that. Wow, I've never seen a shapeshifter before.
Neither have I. Those fuckers must be weird.
He always acts the exact same, but shows up looking different. We just stopped questioning it, really.
that did happen. It almost immediately stops questioning all parts of it. Okay.
He was not willing to answer any questions, but he was fighting with us, so we just kind of let it be. Mark doesn't like him at all, though.
Zane, roll some perception, my boy.
Oof. That is a
What?
He's in a house. That's what he knows.
right. I
Yep.
definitely
Is that
Uh,
a
not-
critical fail?
no. That was
No.
a 2 plus a 2.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Just gonna get a DM. You see nothing.
Yeah, basically. Okay,
There it
so and what are the boys doing today, or at least going to start to do?
I wanted to go check over at Barthen's Provisions. I guess it's morning and they probably haven't seen him, but just make sure they haven't seen those brothers that we were waiting on. So
Make sure they haven't seen them. You guys haven't seen them, right? I'm gonna make sure of it.
I tell Mark where I'm going, so he knows we've checked, and I head over there, talk to I can't think of his name, Gunter.
Gunther's guns.
Gunter was definitely what it wasn't, but we're going with Gunter again.
it literally says Barthen's Provisions on
Yeah,
the
it's
key.
Barthen.
It was a different person though that we were talking to here.
No,
What?
it
It
wasn't.
wasn't. It was just
It
Elmer.
was-
Elmer.
Elmer, that's what it was.
Elmer Barthen.
Oh my, so many windows.
Going, hi Elmer, have you seen those two brothers we were waiting on?
So who's with you over there? Is everyone follow?
I did
I
not.
think it's just me.
Okay.
I told
I'll go with him.
Mark out. Alright.
All right, Elmer is the shop as you walk in. No, I haven't heard from the boys. Just like yesterday, I knew. Heard you set the old tap house on fire. I mean, I know that those red brands were making trouble, but I heard you and your friends murdered everyone. I don't know if I really want to be dealing with you guys anymore. I want no trouble.
Oh,
I want no trouble.
we don't mean any trouble. We don't mean any trouble. It was self-defense. We went there to talk to them. They attacked us. Things got a little out of hand.
We've already we cleared it with the mayor. We're sorry for the chaos we caused. Mark is no longer using spells in town.
Yeah, I heard from the mayor that it was self-defense, but I mean, maybe we just don't go picking fights with any of my customers. All right,
Oh, we won't.
all right. You hear?
We don't want no trouble.
Oh yeah.
We're still over at the inn, so if you hear anything, just send word. Thank you.
Yeah, will do.
Have a good day.
If you don't, we'll burn your place down.
Take care, Gunther.
Gun.
While I'm out, I'm gonna go to the Shrine of Luck, and I'm gonna ask the sister over
Grail.
there. Yeah, I'm gonna see if she
Grail.
knows anything
What is it?
about
I'm just sticking with Dora.
Garrelay.
Lickle
Grail.
Bush Divers
Grail.
Monastery to the south here, and if she's heard anything about it.
Sister walks out. It's only about 11 a.m. It's rather early. Pre-noon. She comes out with a basket filled with about to tend to her chores. She sees you and she goes, hello again. Have you had time to go up to the Banshee?
No, we haven't yet. Actually, we, as you may have heard, we ended up in a bit of a predicament yesterday with the red brands. We still.
Oh, that was you.
That was my friend Mark here, who is no longer using spells in town.
Yes, I was the only one with the predicament with the red brands.
You took them all yourself. Wow.
He's a very skilled wizard.
I am a very skilled wizard, despite accidentally burning down the bar.
I will say.
Sorry, we haven't done it yet. We definitely know about it. We're interested, but we just, there's a lot going on.
Should hope you know about it.
There was pressing matters in town, so it's on our to-do list.
I would just please press you to go as soon as possible.
We will try.
Jesus, it is the next thing we're going to do. We're just waiting for the rest of our group to kind of finish resting, and then we're gonna head out.
That's
yesterday.
That's grand.
We had met someone saying they were from a monastery to the south of here. Do you know anything about a monastery?
Monastery? No, I don't know anything about a monastery. I've been here my whole life. Oh, there's paths that lead up into the forest, but I mean, I don't know anyone that particularly uses them. They're just old paths from before the town rebuilt.
Why did the town have to rebuild?
Oh, this town with the legendary wave echo cave, but a long time ago when the orcs invaded, they wiped everybody out. Once the orcs were dealt with by the kingdom, the town was resettled to what it is now. That was over 100 years ago.
All right. Well, thank you for the info.
Chia.
We will let you know when we deal with the Banshee.
Yes, please go as soon as possible.
All right. Doesn't seem like anyone really knows about this monastery, Mark, but we could bring Lickle and see if we can find anything down that way ourselves. Good chat, Mark.
What?
He was talking directly to you, but that's okay.
Sorry, I was spacing.
All right.
an excuse. Just I was not paying attention.
I wasn't listening to you.
Yeah, that's rough.
So, Lickle, I asked the sister in the town about the monastery, and she doesn't really know anything about it, but she did say there's a bunch of paths to the south, and that over 100 years ago they had to rebuild this town. So it sounds like there might be an ancient monastery back there, but no one really knows about it anymore.
Wow. Yeah, those would be the paths that we took to get here.
Wow.
Well, we could go back as a group and see if we can uncover anything.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, if you have more pressing matters to attend to, we might want to do those first. We can certainly go at some point, but there's really nothing left there. I mean, I checked and mostly failed to look at everything in the monastery. There's almost nothing left. It's just all rotted and run down.
More to a lull in your conversation. So kind of asks if you plan on staying any more nights.
Yeah, I believe we'll probably be here another day or two. You can put it all under Mark.
All right. I just asked because no, I mean it's becoming a rather large group now, all paying together. What do you call yourselves?
Group 2.
How about we give you guys the next session to figure out what you want to be called in. In the meantime, he seems rather anxious to maybe see some of that coin as the expenses are piling up.
I toss him 3 coppers.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll persuasion, sir.
11.
Okay. Nervously asks, mind, if you could be maybe clearing up your tab now, we can continue on further. It's just it's getting quite large at this point.
How much is it?
All right, you're gonna have to give me a sec. My fucking notes of like add this to tab.
Speaking of money, Mars, could I contribute at all? Maybe just even spare 5 gold pieces to you?
If you have some to spare, but you seemed a little bit down on your luck currently.
Well, I don't have much, but
I
think
you know,
it's only fair.
if my group members aren't going to put in, then I'm not going to ask you to put in. We'll see what the tab is, and then we'll figure it out from there.
Tolvin kind of inquisitively, like he's not sure you quite have the money. It's actually come up to about 100 gold.
This is a problem, boys. I have 50 gold. Actually, my total currency is 60 gold.
Yeah, my total is 68.
I have 15.
Wait, is that including Zane? Because I'm not paying for him anymore.
Oh, you wanna? All right. That's.
I believe I told you that earlier.
Oh, sorry. It was all under the same account. I don't know, a Zane.
Oh shit. Voltaire or some shit.
Valerian.
Valerian.
Dan, the only one who remembers the name, wasn't even there. All right.
You watched it recently. It's been like a month.
All right. That brings it down to about 85.
Okay, it's a little more reasonable.
Um,
I'm gonna need you to chip in a little bit, Laurel, if you don't mind, and see if Guilford can maybe put some coin in this.
is there any way I could lower our tab a bit if I play some music here on nights, lure in a crowd maybe a bit, sell some more drinks?
Persuade.
We burnt down your only competition.
It did happen.
Like it.
I rolled a 27. Sorry, 28.
All right. Well, that's pretty
No,
good.
27. I'm bad at math.
If you promise to perform tonight, then I definitely could say to bring your tab down to 68.
That's much more reasonable. You should do that, Laurel.
Rolls a 27 and it only shaves off 12 fucking gold.
I mean, that's a
It
decent
could just
amount.
be an empty promise.
I mean, that's one night.
Right.
The way that the gold is like one gold is one artisan's like day of work. We'll get them to one gold. But because you guys have been drinking and eating and ruining the bed sheets, it's stacked up over the course of 2 nights. Also, you're paying for like 8 people.
Yeah, I can make sure we're back tonight and get you a bit of a crowd.
Okay.
Well, keep in mind, if we stay another night, I think Ramos is going to head out, and I don't need a room.
Where are you gonna sleep?
Well, this was for up till now. If you guys need another night of betting, that's gonna add to the tab.
Right. Let's just
Getting a little anxious. Such a large
close
tab.
out on the tab now, and if we need to come back for lodging, we can figure it out then.
All right, how are you taking the money out?
Well, I
You gonna
have
take me up on that 5 gold, Mark?
yes.
No, Lickle, you were only here one night. Don't worry about it. I'm going to toss, Mr. Mark the small peridot I found, which is worth 15 gold.
Parrot dough.
Whichever.
That parrot dough.
And then I'll toss him another 18 gold after that.
Okay.
I'll cover about half of it.
Sweet.
The Mr. Innkeep Tolbin kind of looks at this peridot, kind of goes, rather gold. Give you 10 for this.
We're in a bit of a pickle, so it's not too bad, I guess.
All right.
So that was then 28 from you.
Yep.
You still owe Mr. Tolbin 58. Wait. How much gold did Laura
Tori
get?
gave me 18 gold.
And then I sold the peridot for 10, so.
So it's
received
down to
48.
40.
40. All right, I'll give him 40, and that'll pretty much bankrupt me.
Look at Mr. Moneybags paying for room and board and booze.
Yep. Well, free ride's over, boys. Someone else is getting the next tab. Remove 40 gold. Total currency and GP 20. Feels bad, man.
I wonder how much of that was just Guilford's beer.
Yeah.
Probably a good chunk.
It was a decent amount.
Um,
And then placing all of the betting as well.
can I?
Right.
I forgot who we're talking to. What's this guy's name?
Tolbin.
Tolbin, do you mind if I see an itemized receipt?
You're gonna have to roll perception. Persuasion on that.
Okay. It's high.
What does that mean?
20. It means I need to open my tab to see what my modifier was. It's 20.
It's 20 or not 20?
Not natural. Just 19 plus 1.
Well, I can say for everybody but your Guilford friend, it was about 10. Your Guilford friend, I had to I had to replace the bedding, and
Jesus
he
Christ.
drank about twice as much as
Yeah,
everybody else.
when we initially came here, I was like, it's not going to be that bad based upon the pricing we were told, and so that bill really threw me for a loop. I'm not surprised to learn that Guilford really inflated that.
Was it 10 for all of us total, and the rest was Guilford, or 10 each?
It was 10 for per night, including food and booze, but Guilford drank twice as much, and then the Lickle and Ramus shared a room, and both ate, drank, and the bedding was the remainder. Does that answer your question, or do you need to
Yes.
see like an actual itemized?
No.
Okay.
I just misunderstood if it was like 10 and then Guilford was fucking like the other 90, or if it was like 10 per person.
Oh no, yeah, he didn't cost 90. It was 10 per person.
Yeah, I thought you were saying it was 10 for everyone else and Guilford fucking destroyed my inn. Was kind of the.
I mean, he did destroy that room, but mostly just the bedding. Like, it's not the end of the world, but like he has to buy all everything. All right, we're actually much out of time. So, anything else you guys before we call this session?
No, that's a pretty good stopping place, and then we can figure out which direction we're heading next week.
Why don't you choose now and then head out? It's like, give me some direction to prepare.
We did just.
We should go take care of that fucking
promise
witch.
That Banshee quest.
Yeah, Banshee,
All
sorry.
right, so you
Yeah,
wanna...
I'm really hoping to get that Banshee quest out of the way.
All right. Yeah.
We can,
Banshee. Well,
Banshee.
don't worry, I have a
Sorry,
mirror
top
or some
shelf,
shit
there's
that
not
we're
much
supposed to
work
give
to
to
do.
her. We
Let's
shouldn't
do it.
have to fight her.
Can't imagine.
The thing tells me that I disconnected, but I disagree. Did Discord break? What the fuck?